I never imagined I'd be the one unraveling my own family's web of lies. Right there in a stuffy Chicago courtroom on a crisp October afternoon. But as I sat there, Emily Carter, in my charcoal gray suit that my brother Alex had ironed for me the night before, telling me I looked unbreakable. Like the woman who'd pulled him through his med school breakdowns, I felt the first crack in my resolve. Alex, my little brother, the one I'd shielded from our parents' endless fights, who'd crashed on my couch during his residency when burnout hit hard. He was right behind me now, his hand on my shoulder, whispering that we'd rebuild whatever this divorce tore down. If only I'd seen the rot beneath his loyalty. The room reeked of polished oak and stale coffee, the kind that lingers from too many broken dreams. My husband, Ryan, sat stone-faced across the way with his slick lawyer, a guy in a tailored pinstripe who looked like he'd never lost a case. Ryan wouldn't meet my eyes, just stared at the judge's bench like I was yesterday's news. After 12 years of what I thought was solid ground, raising our son, building our catering business from a food truck to a downtown staple, here we were, dissecting it all. My lawyer, Carla, a no-nonsense veteran with salt and pepper hair and a voice like gravel, rifled through her notes beside me. Alex had hooked me up with her, swearing she was the sharpest family law mind in the city after she'd handled a colleague's custody battle. "We've got this," she'd said, her steady gaze making the legal jargon feel less like a foreign language. Ryan's lawyer rose, his tone dripping confidence. "Your Honor, we submit evidence that the commercial property at 1427 Elm Avenue, deeded solely to Mrs. Carter, qualifies as marital asset for division." My heart clenched. That was Pop's old warehouse, the one he'd turned into our catering hub back when I was a kid, helping him chop onions after school while Mom worked double shifts at the hospital. He'd willed it to me alone when he passed 8 months ago. His final gift amid the grief. The anchor keeping my business and my sanity afloat through this mess. Inheritance. Your Honor, Carla interjected firmly. Direct bequest to Emily Carter. Never commingled. Ryan's lawyer smirked, sliding documents forward. Typically. Yes. But my client poured $75,000 in marital funds into upgrades, kitchen remodels, HVAC overhauls, structural reinforcements. Appraisals show a value spike, making it divisible. $75,000? I'd funded the basic plumbing fix myself, scraping $10,000 from our business reserves I'd built solo during Ryan's career slumps. No remodels. No overhauls. This was bullshit. Carla, this is fabricated, I hissed. She nodded, poised to object. But Judge Harlan, a broad-shouldered man with a reputation for cutting through nonsense, was already scanning the stack. "These invoices look solid," he muttered, flipping pages. My pulse raced. How could fakes pass muster? I glanced back at Alex for a steadying nod, but his face was taut. Not outraged, almost expectant. Unease prickled my skin. Then, a chair scraped in the back. My 10-year-old son, Ethan, stood up, gripping his phone like a lifeline, the device he used for homework apps and late-night gaming. His cheeks were flushed, but his stance was resolute. "Your Honor," he said, voice cracking but clear. The room froze. Judge Harlan peered over his glasses. "Son, this isn't pleas. It's proof." Ethan didn't waver. "Mom doesn't know, but I overheard Dad and Uncle Alex last week. I recorded it." The air vanished from my lungs. "Ryan and Alex? My brother? When?" "Last week." Alex had dropped by to check on Ethan while I was at a late catering gig. Ryan's color drained, panic flickering before he masked it. Alex shot to his feet, his jaw set, but his eyes darted like a cornered animal. Something vile twisted in my gut. Judge Harlan's brow furrowed. shifting from annoyance to intrigue as he eyed the trio. Ethan, Ryan, Alex. Approach with your mother and counsel, he ordered. Measured but firm. Carla helped me stand on legs like jelly. I met Ethan midway. Squeezing his hand, it was clammy, trembling. What is this? Kiddo? I whispered. He looked up, eyes wide with apology. I had to make sure. Mom. It sounded wrong. Ryan's lawyer barked objections, but the judge shut him down with a glare. At the bench, Judge Harlan leaned in, his face all stern lines, but softer toward Ethan. Explain clearly. Son, what's on that phone? Ethan swallowed. Last Thursday. I woke up thirsty around 11 p.m. Heard voices in the den, Dad and Uncle Alex whispering. Door was ajar. It felt sneaky. So I hit record on my phone and held it close. About 4 minutes before they quieted, the judge's jaw sat. Play it. Bailiff. Hook it to audio. The speakers hummed. Then Ryan's voice, familiar. The one that had vowed forever at our backyard wedding. That coached Ethan's Little League games, now laced with greed. Alex, you swore this would seal it. That warehouse is prime real estate now, $600K easy. Half's ours. $300,000 to split after the dust settles. We can flip it. Start that bar we've talked about. Ours? Split? My knees buckled. Carla steadied me. Then Alex's voice. My brother's. Intimate. Conspiratorial, the tone he'd use sharing childhood secrets. But twisted. It will. Man. I mocked up those renovation invoices, $75K in upgrades. Judge will buy it as marital investment. Emily's too soft to dig deep. She trusts me blind. Soft? Trusts me? The betrayal sliced deep. A lifetime of sibling bonds crumbling. The recording rolled on. Ryan. Urgent. What about Ethan? And your sister, will she ever speak to you again? Alex's chuckle. Sharp and resentful. Kid'll bounce back. And Emily? She's always had it easy, Pop's favorite. The business handed on a platter while I scraped through med school loans. This evens it. With the cash. No more hiding our nights out. The courtroom exploded, gasps. My mom's muffled sob from the gallery. Alex. How could you? She wailed. I turned. The world tilting. Alex stood rigid. Face flushed. Eyes locking mine, not remorse. But defiance. Like a kid caught but unvowed. Ryan buried his face in his hands. His lawyer looked ready to bolt. Judge Harlan banged his gavel. Order. Bailiff. Halt playback. The silence rang with echoes, soft. Evens it. Hiding. He fixed Alex with an Arctic stare. Dr. Carter. Mr. Hayes, detained separately. No contact with Mrs. Carter or the boy. Alex stammered. Your Honor. I save it. You're a physician. Oath-bound to do no harm. Yet you forged docs against your kin. Alex's defiance cracked. But fury lingered. Not regret. Carla was already pulling records. Your Honor. The deed confirms sole inheritance to Emily Carter, no marital ties. While she prepped. Ryan's lawyer rose shakily. I had no knowledge of forgeries. Client-supplied docs seemed legit. We'll verify that, Judge Harlan snapped. Then turned to me. Mrs. Carter. Questions. Any $75,000 upgrades authorized? No. Sir. Just $10,000 plumbing from business funds, my funds. Proof. Bank statements. Contractor contact. Carla nodded. I have them digitized. Recess. 20 minutes. Get the contractor online. Water for Mrs. Carter and Son. As he rose, he met my eyes. This betrayal's on them. Not you. Trusting family's not weakness, it's human. In the hall, Ethan clung to me on a hard bench. Carla pacing with her phone to the plumber. My parents hovered. Dad's fists clenched. How long? Mom choked. We missed the signs. I had no words. 18 months. The recording hinted of Alex's brotherly visits, his advice on the divorce. All while plotting with Ryan. 18 months, I murmured. Piecing it, Alex's sudden interest in our finances. His supportive late-night talks with Ryan when I worked events. Ethan whispered. Mom, am I in trouble for recording? No. You were my hero. He fidgeted. I heard them before, Dad on calls. Laughing weird. Saw Uncle Alex's car hidden blocks away once. My boy. Carrying suspicions like stones. The old jealousy resurfaced, Alex resenting Pop's favoritism. My easy path while he grinded med school. I'd thought adulthood healed it. He'd become a respected ER doc. Seemed proud of my success. But envy festered silent. Blooming into this poison. Back in court. Air thick with tension. Ryan isolated. Alex with a public defender, face ashen but eyes hard. Judge Harlan, plumber confirms, $10,000 plumbing only. Paid by Emily Carter. No other work. No docs to Ryan. These invoices? Bogus, fake company. Invalid license. Alex's defender invoked fifth, the judge ignored. Mr. Hayes. Under oath, affair with Alex Carter. Ryan. Defeated, yes. 18 months. He forged the docs? Yes. Said it was fair. Emily got everything from Pop. Fair. Judge Harlan thundered. You drained $45,000 from joint biz account for your fling hotels. Gifts while claiming poverty. Records showed a $4,500 watch for Alex. Spa weekends. All from funds I'd earmarked for Ethan's braces and our expansion. Ryan wept. I felt numb. The love long curdled to ash. Dr. Carter, the judge pivoted. Your medical license? Suspended pending board review. Criminal referral for fraud. Forgery. Alex blanched his career. His escape from our chaotic upbringing. Evaporating. No pity stirred in me, only a cold reckoning. Custody. Full to Mrs. Carter. Mr. Hayes, supervised visits post-therapy. Psych eval. Ryan pleaded love. The judge scoffed. Actions speak. Yours screamed greed over family. Finances. Ryan repay $45,000 to Ethan's trust. Plus $50,000 damages. Perjury. Contempt. DA's office awaits. For Alex, restraining order. Bar complaint for disbarment equivalent in medicine. As court adjourned. Alex mouthed sorry, but his glare screamed resentment. The price of his choices laid bare. 5 months on. Peace crept in like dawn over Lake Michigan. In Pop's warehouse, now my thriving catering space, I prepped for a wedding gig. The scent of fresh herbs grounding me. I'd rebranded Carter's Legacy, stripping Ryan's touches. Infusing my vision. Ethan bounded in after school. Backpack slung. Tacos tonight? With extra guac. Our rhythm, him helping chop. Us talking real, his therapy sessions unpacking the hurt. My quiet resolve forging ahead. The art therapy group I'd started for kids like him. In the warehouse loft. Brought laughter echoing off beams. Pop had reinforced himself. A text from Carla, Ryan's plea probation. Restitution flowing. Lost his sales job. Flipping burgers. Alex? License yanked after probes uncovered patient record fudges for favors. He fled to Texas. Scraping as a tech, parents' calls unanswered. Their grief a shadow I didn't carry. Ethan's visits with Ryan, guarded. But mending cracks. He's trying. Mom, Ethan said one night. Stirring sauce. But I miss the old US. We build new, I replied. Hugging him. Later. Alone. I sketched menus by windowlight. The city humming below. Betrayal's scar lingered. A reminder, silence hides daggers. But truth rebuilds. We weren't victims, we were survivors. Our empire ours alone.